Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a photocopy scan lines effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into duplicating of layers, applying motion blur, converting layers into a smart object, applying filters like graphic pen, and halftone pattern. So let's get started. So here in our document, I got here an image where we are going to apply the photocopy line effect. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create duplicate layers of this background layer. So to do that, going on to the layers panel, selected on that background layer, let's create 3 copies of it. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus J. That's one. Press Ctrl plus J, another one. Press Ctrl plus J for the third copy. Okay? And from this background layer, I'm going to hide this for now. I'm going to save that for the before and after later on. And the next step we're going to do here, we're going to add a motion blur on this second to the last layer. All right? So for now, I'm going to hide this top layer and select it on this layer here. I'm going to the menu bar, go to filter, and then go to blur and find motion blur. Okay, so this motion blur dialog box will appear. So for the angle, I'm going to set this one into 0 angle. But for the distance, I'm going to set this one into 300 pixels. And now hit OK. Alright, so from this layer, now I'm going to add a layer mask. So selected in this layer, I'm going here, click on this one. Yeah, that's the add layer mask icon. And then from the layer mask, let's go to the toolbar and find the brush tool, or B for the shortcut key. From the options on top, I'm going to make use of a soft brush and the opacity into 100%. And for the foreground color, make that it's set to black. And then I'm going to reveal the face of our subject. Okay, so not only the face, also this part of his body. To something like this. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Now going back, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to make this layer on top visible. Okay, so I'm going to click this one to make it visible. So still selected on this layer, I'm going to the menu bar, go to filter, and then still go to blur, and then find the motion blur. So this dialog box again will appear. So still we're going to set the angle to 0 degrees. For the distance, I'm going to increase this one into 1000 pixels. That creates a motion blur like this. And then hit OK. So same thing that we did from this layer. Let's add a layer mask. Go here, click on this, add a layer mask icon. Okay. All right. And then go to the brush tool once again. Yes, no need for us to change the options, set that to foreground black, and then again, let's reveal the woman's face. Okay. All right, now this one is good. Now the next step here is we're going to select all these 3 layers. So press Control, click on the first layer on top, the second on top while holding Control, and also this layer. Now from this 3 layer, we're going to merge these 3 layers and turn this one into a smart object. So with these 3 layers selected, right click on it and then choose Smart Object. There you have it. Now it turns into a single layer that is a smart object. And now the next step we're going to do here is we're going to add filter. So we're going to rename this layer first as the Photocopy Scan Lines. Now the next step here is we're going to add a filter. So still selected that Photocopy Scan Lines layer, go to the menu bar, go to filter and find filter gallery. So the first effect here, let's go to sketch, click on this one, and then find on graphic pen. Okay. So from the stroke, I'm going to set this one to 3. For the light dark balance, okay, I'm gonna set this one into around 40. Yes. All right, that's okay with me. Let's decrease this one for us to see. There you go. And then for the stroke direction, make sure it's set to horizontal. Okay. And there you have it. Now, the next step here is we're going to add a new filter. So it's still here. I'm going here, click on this new effect layer, right? And then selected on this, go to halftone this time. For the options, set the size to 3 for the contrast. Let's move that to into around 25. It's okay. All right, and then click this one and set this one to line. Okay, so once all said and done, hit OK. The last effect that we're going to apply here is the noise. So still selected on that photocopy lines layer, go to the menu bar, go to filter, and find noise. Under noise, add noise. Okay, so from the distribution, select Gaussian blur. For the amount, let's increase the amount to 5. Okay, all right, click on the monochromatic and then hit OK. So let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before and this one is the after. And that is how to make a photocopy scan lines effect in Photoshop. See you on the next video.